Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 64 of Root Beer Library. I'm your host Matthew, and on this channel we taste root beer, soda, and snacks first, so you don't have to. Different setting for me today. I'm actually up at a place called Palomar Mountain. It's in California. Here with my son. Our church has a men's retreat up here once a year, and so this is the weekend we get to come up here. I'm going to try and pull some footage during the week and maybe edit it into this, or it might come into a later episode, just depending on how things work out. But today we are tasting King Kong Cola. All right, let's get into it. Alright, so today we are tasting King Kong Cola. We got some other things to cover, like my hair, which I mentioned in the last episode. We're going to talk about where the hair comes from. But let's go ahead and pop this top and get into it. Woo! Alright, so we are tasting King Kong Cola from Rocket Fizz, and this of course is a cola, so it's going to have a cola flavoring to it. It's got a really nice cola smell. Let's give it a taste. That's good. That's refreshing. Wow, that is extremely refreshing. It's got a nice sweetness to it, really bringing out the flavors. That's really good. Good job, guys. It's good. I haven't had King Kong Cola up to this point, but that's a seriously good cola taste. A lot of good flavor in that. That's really seriously good. All right, so let's talk about my hair. Sorry, the camera started to fall. Hate when that happens. All right, so let's talk about my hair and the pink and the blue. And this goes into King Kong. We're talking about King Kong and his love of Anne, and just in general loving what you do. So the hair deal is because I got two little kids. My daughter, who at about 2.5 years old, started saying, "Dada, dye your hair pink. Dada, dye your hair pink." And so I did. She's now 3, and a week or so ago I dyed my hair pink, and of course my youngest son asked me to dye my hair blue, and so that's that. I will say my oldest son wasn't around at the time, and so he didn't get a say in it. He has been kind of talking smack ever since. He wants me to do something like platinum or something, so it may happen. You guys may see me with platinum or green hair, or he's a Red Sox fan, so it could be Red Sox, who knows, but we'll see if that happens. But let's talk about why I would do something like that, and why King Kong did what he did for the love of his island, or the love of Anne. So just like doing this, in regards to, you know, whether you're doing YouTube, social media, or anything in life in general, people talk about having a passion. Passion's great. Passion's a good thing. You need to have a passion for something, but you really truly have to have a love for something. Okay, I didn't do this to my hair because I have a passion for my kids. I did it because I have a love for my kids. And I know that my 3-year-old, when she's 8 years old and I need to talk to her about something, or she wants to talk to me about something, I've earned that right by doing this. Kong, okay, let's talk about him. He had a love for his island. And those people came into that island, and you know, he defended his island, and he fell in love with the girl, which most of us do, let's be honest. But he fell in love with this girl, and he was willing to die for her. And that's called love. That's not called passion. You don't have a passion for what you do, whether it be being on YouTube, or your job, or just your family. You don't have a passion for your wife or your husband. You don't have a passion for your kids. You have a love for them, and that love, in a lot of cases, will take you to that brink of death if need be. But in what we do from a work standpoint, or from YouTube, when you have a love for what you do, like I love what I'm doing here. I love being able to talk to those of you that are watching and have conversations with you through comments down below, which reminds me, please feel free to drop a comment down below. But it's the love of this that keeps me coming back. It's not the passion of it, it's the love that I have for those that are watching and being able to communicate with them. And so that's where it comes down to, is having a love of what you do. You know, we look at people like Gary Vaynerchuk, Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat. All these guys, they have a love for what they do. I mean, look at what Gary does. He loves the game. He loves the dirts and the clouds, and he talks about it all the time. He doesn't say, hey, I have a passion for this. He says, I love it. And so that's what it's about. It's really about having a love for what we do. And when it comes to our King Kong Cola, This has got some great love in it too, because it's loving the flavor. And I'll tell you, this is really, really good. Rocket Fizz, right on. Great job, guys. So that's episode 64 of Root Beer Library. Please don't forget to like and share and smash the bell so you can subscribe and drop some comments down below. Again, for watching episode 64, and as always, drink responsibly.